so I just wanted to do this in OBS just because it's a little bit easier showing you guys this stuff in Shaper instead of doing it on my camera. It's just hard one hand, and taking stuff apart is just so much easier on this. So I can kind of show you everything a little bit. So this is what I implemented, these little hang downs from the Mobo bracket back here on the back plate. This will keep the radiator mounted. So for Eddy users, this will be loose. This will just be one piece, as you can see. I'll probably be taking out these pins just because I use these for when I was just messing with the model in hand. Just because I don't have any bolts or nuts or anything like that. So pretty much you'll just suck that plate down to this. It'll be connected to this piece back here. And then the radiator and everything will kind of go this way. If that makes sense, right? It will just suck all back there. This is obviously held in to the back of the plate with pins, and then of course your screw up here. But so that will somewhat prevent it. I'm hoping it doesn't really flex like this way into the radiator. Yeah, that'd be horrible. But we'll see. Hopefully it stays aligned. I've been meaning to do that, so just kind of doing some edits while I'm talking here. All right. So this is all one piece now with the bottom plate here. So we can look at that. Yeah. You got one little piece here now. Exit isolation. And that just kind of encompasses around the entire extruder here. It actually fits a little bit too nice. I've actually broken a couple of these because trying to get them off and on. So I think I'm going to leave it that way, though. You know, if I think a snugger fit is better than a looser fit, in my opinion. So just a little sanding around the inside edge should take out the roughness of it. But yeah, I already have this mounted to this in another model. I just don't have, for some reason, I didn't save a step file like an idiot. So I'll probably end up sending that print off to. There's another guy I talked to on Reddit that said he'll help me with some of the CR Touch stuff, but I've pretty much aligned this. You can see I've aligned the actual 3D model of the CR Touch here. And this is at the exact height that the stock model's at with the stock extruder, so this should fit because this is at the exact height. It should be right up here. So, and it's aligned with the nozzle completely, at least within my 3D program, so I'm hoping it's going to translate pretty well into real life. Of course, I don't have any. I have a CR Touch, but it's not. There's no way of me putting this on. Yeah, there's. No, because I have a whole. The Sprite extruder I have is okay to test stuff on, but once I start putting it on my actual Ender, because I have an Ender 3 with it on it, it has the Noctua mod, and that thing blocks this whole side, so you can't really, you can't implement it on that with the CR Touch. But if I had the stock fan, I could possibly do it, but and kind of test it out with that, but I do not. So yeah, this is pretty much what it's going to look like. This will be, like, if I just take this stuff out so you can kind of see, that will be what it looks like for CR Touch people. You know, you'll just have this bolted to that, right? I'm hoping there's not going to be any sag for you guys. that's kind of the nice thing about the eddy mount is you're going to just be able to super glue this up here if you want a little bit extra strength. You'll have these little pins. I might take these out. I might leave them on. I'm not too sure. Just because you got to sand these two, and they're small, and yeah, you got to sand it to where it's nice and flat and even in here, and sanding's always a pain, so I always try to prevent it if I can, but yeah, I thickened that up, did that. For some reason, my little guy is missing. I don't know where he's at. But yeah, that's pretty much where it's at. I don't know where my little guy's at up here. Where did he go? Huh. No? Yeah, I have no idea what I did with that. But I thicken this up too, which I actually need to thin down just because it's hitting the handle over here. I've actually tested all this stuff on the actual extruder. It's just, I think it's easier to show you guys what it's about on the model because I can just kind of take things apart easier. And you can just kind of see it, and I don't really have to edit this video that much, actually at all probably. But yeah. These are nice and thick. I have a little screw that just so happens to fit in these. So I was testing that out. The only thing that needs to be added to this so far is a catch. So I just need to put a little catch, either coming from, actually looking at it, I can probably put it over here. Right here. And then kind of have it come up and scoop over this edge right here, just so it doesn't extend. Overextend, and then the blade holder here comes all the way out of that hole, and then this actually needs to be extended right here. I don't know if that's a separate face or not. Let's do this. Isolate. Yeah, see, it's not. That's fine. So we'll just do this. I'll actually talk some more while I'm editing, just so it's kind of, some people think this program's pretty interesting when they see me using it, just because it's so easy. And it is a very easy program. Nothing about it is intuitively hard. That is actually not even. I just noticed that. Well, we're going to fix that. Actually, it doesn't really matter because, well, it does matter because I'm going to be doing that. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, pretty much everything about this program is pretty easy. If you guys have ever used Shaper, it's actually kind of nice of a program because you can do stuff that you normally couldn't do super quickly, like really quickly. So we can actually just exit isolation real quick. You can kind of see what I'm doing here, just extending this out. Oh, didn't mean to do that. It's actually going to union. So we are going to run into a problem with that, though. So let's, oh, I didn't mean to union the whole thing. My bad. No. Yeah, let's just do that. Exit isolation. Okay, now we're back at square one. Let me see if I can get up in here. But yeah, I'm just going to make some edits and redo it. I think it's ready to be sent off to whoever offered their help. I can't remember. I can't think of your name off the top of my head. But I do have it in my... messages on Reddit somewhere. So I will probably be sending this over tonight sometime and having that guy tested out. Haunting Sun 1014. Haunting Sun 1014 is who I'm going to be sending it out to. And it looks like he has some different machines with sprites on it. Looks like a S1 Pro and the little Taurus setup there and some 5015s. So yeah, I'm going to send this off to him and have him check it out and see what he thinks about it. See, he might give me some ideas too to change some stuff up, but I think his primary goal is to look at this CR Touch and tell me if it's gonna be possible on the position that it's at. So I think it should be. If I remember, this nozzle can get way far off your bed, so you might need to do like maybe a little bit of modification on the wiring for your bed, because I remember what was I doing? I can't remember what I was doing, but I was doing something incorrectly. Or I was messing with CR Touch mod locations, and the reason I think all I know is I remember my nozzle hitting the wire cover, so possibly may need to do like a low profile mod on that, just so the cover isn't being hit by this nozzle when this CR Touch comes down, because it's not flat with the bed. But other than that, I do remember it hitting that cover, so I do know that it can go off the bed that far. I'm not too sure if it can go much farther. It just really depends on how far this nozzle goes off the bed to where this CR Touch can hit the very back edge of the bed, if that makes sense. Because this is the front, obviously. This is where it prints, so you're like this is the back of the bed, right? I'm hoping it's going to be like right here somewhere, the very edge of it somewhere. So just so you can utilize all the stuff, and you still have a zeroed out axis of some sort on your CR Touch. So yeah, we'll check that out and see how that ends up being for you guys. But Haunting Sun will definitely, hopefully, he will get back to me and let me know how that works out for him. I'll probably send him the rest of this stuff just for him to check it out. None of it's complete all the way, so yeah, we'll see what he thinks of it. I might even do, instead of a catch, well, there's going to have to be a catch, but instead of the type of catch I was thinking, I might do something else. So we'll definitely see. I might have something come up through the middle of this, right? Like have it come off the plate or something right through here, and then have it come up and like flare out through here through a hole or something, and then I don't know how that would work though. I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas here. I'm not really for sure. I might have a screw. Maybe a screw, that would work. A screw of some sort. Have a recessed hole right here. I don't know. Something's going to work. I know that much. So we'll figure out something. If I have to build something that comes up and around the top side of this, like around here, we'll do that. But we're closer every time I get back on this program, and it's good to have stuff in my hand and kind of look at it, because just, even though I have the whole extruder uploaded in here, I still need to see stuff in my fingers, because it's just, it's hard for me to visualize it on this program. But yeah, so, and then some stuff is easier on this program. But yeah, I'll just cut this video so it's not too long, and yeah, all right guys, see you guys later.